Gastown is a workspace manager that lets you coordinate multiple AI coding agents, Claude Code, GitHub Copilot, Codex, Gemini, and others, working on different tasks. Unlike traditional setups where agents lose context when they restart, Gastown persists work state in Git-backed hooks, enabling reliable multi-agent workflows. The problem it solves: agents typically lose context on restart, and coordinating many agents manually becomes chaotic. With Gastown, work persists on Git hooks, built-in mailboxes, identities, and handoffs keep agents in sync, and it scales comfortably from 4 to 20 or 30 agents. The work state is stored in a beads ledger in Git instead of fading out of memory. Architecture: imagine a Mayor AI coordinator that talks to a workspace folder called Town. The Town contains several rigs, one for each project. Inside each rig are a crew member workspace, hooks for persistent storage, and polecats, worker agents that execute tasks. The hooks are Git work trees that survive crashes and restarts. The Mayor, crew, and polecats communicate through convoys. A convoy bundles multiple beads, structured work items, and routes them to agents. The bead system is a JIT-backed issue tracker that stores work state as beads or issues. Bead IDs look like tab12 or HQX7K2M, and commands such as GT-sling and GT-convoy reference these IDs. Core roles: the Mayor is a Claude Code instance with full context of the workspace, projects, and agents. You start everything by telling the Mayor what you want to accomplish. Town is the workspace directory, such as GT. Rigs act as project containers, each wrapping a Git repository and managing its own agents. Crew members are your personal workspaces inside a rig where you do Hansen work. Polecats are worker agents that keep a persistent identity but have short-lived sessions. They are spawned for tasks and their sessions end when the task completes, but their identity and history remain. Hooks provide Git worktree-based persistent storage for agent work. Convoys are units of work tracking, bundling multiple beads and attaching autonomous stall detection and smart skip logic for larger-scale execution. Beads integration is the underlying issue tracking system that stores state as structured data. Bead IDs follow a prefix plus reactor alphanumeric format. Molecules are workflow templates that coordinate multi-step work. They are defined in TOML and instantiated as molecules with track steps. Monitoring is a 3D or watchdog. Witness, Deacon, and dogs keep agents healthy. Witness is a Parag life cycle manager. Deacon runs continuous patrol cycles across rigs, and dogs are background workers dispatched by Deacon for maintenance tasks. Refinery is a Parag merge queue processor that batches merge requests, runs verification gates, and merges to main using a Bohr-style bisecting queue escalation routes blockers via a severity system, critical, high, medium, through the Deacon, Mayor, and Overseer if needed. Scheduler configures polecat dispatch to avoid hitting API rate limits. Grouping dispatch under configurable concurrency limits. Seance discovers previous agent sessions from log files, letting agents query their predecessors for context and decisions. Wasteland is a federated work coordination network that links gas towns through GitHub, allowing rigs to post wanted items, claim work from other towns, submit completion evidence, and earn portable reputation stamps. Installation prerequisites are Go 1.25 or newer, Git 2.25 or newer for worktree support, Dolt 2.0.7 or newer, the Beads CLI 0.5.5.4 or newer, Sklite 3, Tmux 3.0 or newer, and to run agents you'll need the Claude Code CLI, optional Codex or GitHub Copilot CLIs. You can install Gastown via Homebrew, NPM, or by building from source. Once installed, create a workspace with GT. Install GT. Git, add a project with GT rig. Add my project. HTTPS, GitHub you repo. Git, create a crew workspace with GT crew. Add your name, rig, my project, navigate into the crew folder, and attach the Mayor with GT Mayor. Attach. If you prefer Docker Compose, export your Git credentials, build and run the Compose file, start the GT up command, and attach the Mayor again. Quick start guide. After setting up, run GT. Install GT. Git cd GT GT config agent list GT Mayor. Attach. Then tell the Mayor what you want to build. A typical workflow is: 1. The user tells the Mayor what to build. 2. The Mayor creates a convoy and assigns beads to agents. 3. Agents sling beads to hooks, store state, complete work, report back to the convoy. 4. The Mayor surfaces a summary of progress to the user. For an example, you would attach the Mayor create a convoy with named issues, e.g., GT convoy create feature X tab 12 def 34, notify, human, Assign work to an agent with GT Sling tab 12 My Project, track progress with GT Convoy list, and monitor agents with GT agents. Common workflows. Mayor workflow. Recommended. Attached to the Mayor create convoys that let the Mayor orchestrate monitor progress with GT Convoy list. Review work when all tasks finish. Minimal mode. Note mux. Create convoys and slings manually. Run the desired agent CLI, e.g., Claude, Resume or Codex. Check progress with GT Convoy list. Beads formula workflow. Formulas are TOML files that define a sequence of steps, e.g., bump version, run tests, build, tag, publish list available formulas with BD formula list, run a formula with BD cook release, var version equals 1, 2, 0, and create an instance for tracking with BD malpore release var version equals 1, 2, 0. Manual convoy workflow. Create a convoy. GT Convoy create bug fixes. Human. Add issues. GT Convoy add HVAB GTM3K9PGTW5T2X. Assign to specific agents. GT Sling GTM3K9P My Project My Agent. Inspect status. GT Convoy show. Runtime configuration. Gastown supports multiple AI runtimes. In each rig settings configuration you specify the provider, e.g., codecs, command, args, and prompt mode. Additional runtime-specific notes. Claude uses hooks in Claude settings. Codex requires a fallback documentation file in .codex config toml. GitHub Copilot uses a built-in preset with a 5-second ready delay and requires a Copilot seat and org level CLI policy. Key commands. GT install.